Boom. What else? What else? What else? What else should be said? If I hadn't been raised by my dad and my stepmom, I wouldn't be where I am today. I'm not gonna be the last. This is not the last story of a young couple didn't work out and decided to separate. It's not. It's not the end of the story. Now is not the time to point fingers. Now is the time to heal, y'all. And the song speaks to me so bad. Y'all was like, "How do you sing, man?" Listen, that song speaks to my soul. That song speaks to my soul. I was trying to add on to the live. 'Cause I know everybody got something to say. I can't entertain everybody. You wake up in the morning and you making long posts about something that don't even concern you. Listen, that ought to just speak for itself. It ain't got nothing to do with you. But I'm so happy I spoke, and I'm so happy to see all the other people that was afraid, all the other people that was in that situation, start to flutter like they starting to heal. They were like, okay, so it is okay. It's okay. We all go through different battles. It's okay. You're not in it alone. My story is still being written. That's why when I was in school, I always wrote with a pencil. I never write with an ink pen because you can't erase in ink. You can only erase if you wrote in pencil. If you write an ink pen on my paper, start over. I'm gonna let God write it in ink. I'm gonna keep writing mine in pencil. So if I mess up, I can go back and erase. See what I'm saying? So don't. If everybody, all y'all got a story, and what I'm saying is, don't be afraid to tell your story. Um, tell it. Not telling it to bash nobody, not telling it to make nobody feel bad. Y'all, I literally have the spirit of if it's not benefiting me, if it's not concerning my kids, I'm able to step away from it with no hesitation, family and all. If it's not benefiting me and it's wearing me down and it's disturbing my peace and it has nothing concerning my kids, whoops, you can ask any of them. I can step back from them and with no hesitation. So no, my mom is not a bad person. Did I sit down and talk? No. That was years ago. But what I'm trying to explain to you, it was my story. It was what I went through. And in that moment, I'm the only one to know how I felt. You get what I'm saying? I'm the only one felt like that. Nobody else felt what I felt growing up all those years. See, that's why God put people in your life. He gave me a good granddaddy. Oh my God. He gave me a good grandmama. He gave me a great stepmama. Y'all, let me tell you something. We go through different things, but God always putting somebody in the just putting somebody in your life that can just fill that void. He filled that void for me. So if you going around sharing stuff, talking about bashing and all, you need to just mind your business, find you something to do, to get you a blog and find something to talk about. And you need to heal. Because if you got that much time on your hand to go live and discuss somebody else's situation,
I welcome you guys back on here if you consider subscribing and also share this video. So as we are still celebrating the legacy and of course Jamal Roberts winning the American Idol, right about now he's in Nashville, Tennessee, on the BMG Takeover event. yesterday he made a live video. Let me at the peak of this video, and he addressed some of the issues where so many people actually had come out to try and shame him, growing up in a broken family, growing up with a stepmother, and he was so straight to the point, saying that he's not ashamed of how he grew up. He cannot change the past, but he can only change the future. He can only focus on what's in front of him, not what's in the past. And he said that for him, growing up in a broken family, growing up with a stepmother, it didn't mean anything for him, because he is what he is right about now just because of the stepmother who actually took care of him, and he said he really loves that mom. The mom. We saw just a couple of days ago him on the stage when he invited a part of some of the family members, the sisters, relatives, and even the stepmother was one of the people who actually joined him and celebrated him. Even had to sing a very emotional song, which actually brought the mother, even shed some tears. So in the latest live video, he said that so many people, were trying to shame him. We are trying to, expose the history of his family, that his dad and mother separated and stuff like that. But of course, he came out and was very clear that it doesn't care about all the people who are saying all that. He doesn't care about the naysayers, and for him, he actually loves his family. He loves the sisters, he loves the stepmother, and of course, it's a thing he has embraced ever since he has grown up. He says he's having 3 young daughters, and these daughters give him peace of mind. They give him all the happiness in the world, and he's only focusing on what's in front of him right about now. So still in Nashville, he was taking photos with the fans. He was talking to people. He actually even had to come on stage and performed Heal, one of the songs which so many people actually love hearing too. So we're wishing well Jamal Roberts. On all we can say in this morning time is continue doing what you're doing, young man. You have a very brighter future ahead of you.